About 2 months ago, I posted a video tour of my new custom home, and it turned out to be the most popular video on my channel so far. Since then, I've been contacted by several viewers requesting information on my floor plan, some even interested in building it themselves, which I think is great, because having lived in the house now for going on 2 years, I could not be happier with this floor plan. So I thought I'd make an updated video for those in the market for home plans. Today, I'm going to take you on another tour of my house, but this time I've added in some more facts and details about the house, as well as a few other spots that I didn't show in the original video. And if you have any questions or are interested in these house plans, please feel free to reach out to me. All my contact information is going to be listed in the description below. Anyway, come along with me and let me give you a tour of my house.
This floor plan has 3,465 heated square feet, 4 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms, 1 half bath, a media room, and a loft space.
This is my living room right here, and I really like it. It's one of the things that kind of drew us to this house because we're obsessed with vaults and high ceilings, and we value that more than actual square footage. So for instance, we have our front door here, and this is basically our foyer. So we don't have a separate foyer. We don't have a separate formal dining room, and we don't have a formal living room, but we never use those spaces anyway. So, you know, this house is about 3,600 square feet, and to me, it seems a lot bigger because of the high ceilings. And the best part about it is that there is no wasted space. We literally live in every part of the house, and we were able to put that money that we would have just been putting into extra materials, building materials, towards little things that make us happy, like the different upgrades. One of my favorite things in this living room is our light fixture. That's one that I had saved for like 5 years, just waiting to build this house. I had found it at a restoration hardware outlet for like $600, and I was like, I'm keeping this, and I held on to it in the storage. And so that is one of my favorite things. I think it makes a big impact. Also, we did the beams, which you can kind of see there. My husband and I actually spent lots of time staining those, trying to get it to match the floor. And then we did a cast stone fireplace, which is see-through. And also something kind of unique is the sliding door that is in the front of the house. So we have our main door, our front door, and then we also have this sliding glass door. Initially, I thought when I was looking at the plans, I was like, that's going to be a little weird. Like, why does this plan have a sliding glass door in the front of the house? But now I love it. I mean, this particular floor plan allows for so much light, and no matter what you're doing, if you're having to work from home or whatever, you feel like you are enjoying the day because you're seeing everything. You know, you're kind of like, you feel like you're in it. So that's one of my favorite things about this house. So this is my kitchen, and basically, you know, I just wanted something bright and white and open, and you know, I feel like I got that here. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I think one of the biggest things for me was finding a custom cabinetry maker that I could actually afford. And when I did, I was so happy because I was able to just draw a picture of exactly how I wanted all of this to be laid out and built, and he made it exactly like the picture. So that was like a really big treat. Another thing we kind of splurged on was the quartz countertops, doing the waterfall edge on the islands, and also as the backsplash. That was definitely a splurge. But all in all, I'm really happy with the way it turned out. It's almost enough to make me want to cook, almost. So this is one of my favorite rooms. It is our little bourbon bar, and it is right off the kitchen. And I really like that because I like it when we're entertaining, everybody is still like in the main general area together and not off like in a different part of the house. But you know, my husband really loves bourbon, and ladies, if you're ever trying to convince your husband to do a custom home, this is a good way to do it. Just promise them a bourbon bar because they love this stuff. And honestly, we all love it because after entertaining, having dinner, there'll be this mad dash to claim one of these 4 chairs for the night, because this is where everybody gets together and talks and, you know, has a couple of cocktails, and it's a lot of fun. But it's a pretty simple design, and basically we have everything we need here. We have a sink here, and I love that we actually took some of the countertop and made a face for the sink. That's one of the things I really like about this bar. I like the color. I like how it's kind of moody here. And we have little, you know, our little gadgets like our glass cleaner and of course a little refrigerator. And it's not big, but there's plenty of space to mix the cocktail, and it's an intimate space, which is great for, you know, conversation and entertaining. And it's something that we enjoy on a weekly basis. So now we are on my back patio. And one of my favorite things about our patios are how deep they are, our front and our back. And we actually do a lot of entertaining out here and do full-blown dinners out on the front porch. And I love that because it always feels kind of special. Another thing I really like is the gas lanterns, and we have 3 of them. They are a little bit of a splurge, but I feel like it's totally worth it because I just love, there's my kitty cat. I just love driving up to the house and seeing all the gas lanterns just flickering in the night, and I think it's just really romantic and worth it. That is something that you have to plan fairly early because it's done in the beginning stages of the construction. You have to have that already wired. The other thing is over here, which I will just show you. We have a little pool right here. It's not a very big pool, and we really don't have much of a backyard anyway. So it's enough. It's more, you know, just to look at. I think it's really pretty. We decided to do turf out here because we didn't want to deal with mowing the lawn and getting all that stuff in the pool. So I think it was a good decision, especially since we don't have much area anyway. So it just seemed like, you know, the right thing to do there. But yeah, so I love the way it turned out, and we get a lot of use out of it. So that's our pool. So now we are in my media room. And the concept of a media room is something that is very popular here in Georgia. It's typically over a living room or over a garage, like in my case, and it's just this big room that everybody just kind of can hang out, play games, watch movies. And for me, I really wanted it because I often have a lot of family visiting me, and so this kind of gives them their own little retreat and privacy area. One of the things I really wanted to have was this little kitchenette, and it's not a full kitchen, it's a kitchenette. It only has a microwave and a sink and a little refrigerator there, but it's enough to just kind of have your popcorn and your coffee and everything right there. So I really like that. And we get a lot of use out of this room, and it's something that I would highly recommend if you are building a custom home. Well, that's a wrap for the tour of my house. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions about these plans, please feel free to reach out to me. All my contact information is going to be linked in the description below. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon. Bye, y'all.